Hey guys, I'm here live again with the day two time. Time for us to be killing it on LinkedIn with one of our amazing connections. How was it for you? Were you able to get in touch with the people you have always wanted to get in touch with? Or indeed build network and connection with the people who is making difference to your life? I'm going to very quickly drop a hi in the WhatsApp group and give a quick reminder to the people who haven't joined us as yet. And let me take the link, and here it goes. Okay, yes, very well shared the link. So welcome everybody on the day two Q&A. And indeed, if you guys enjoyed it, give me a boom. If you were able to connect with the person, give me a boom. Or even if you were able to make sure that you've done a challenge, that's also a boom moment. Let's go all out and let's share our screen and see how's it. Oh yeah, okay, let me wear my glasses. So here it is. Ash, oh lovely. I managed to send out 7 messages before connecting, but I forgot to snap another 2. Haha, it's my bad. So here are 5 messages. One person has accepted my request connection, waiting for another 6. Wish me luck. Oh, good luck, Ash. That's lovely. Okay, I can't read your full message. Now, if you drag this, you will be able to take a screenshot in the future of the entire message. So it's been a pleasure connecting with the people in the same industry like you. Sorry, wasn't able to catch up earlier reading about you. Okay, so now since I reading your new post, it I know you are HEBI. Okay, HEB. Okay, I wish you all the best. That's a nice one. I think there is a mutual bond that you're trying to establish with HEB, which is good, which is personalized. Reading your post is a nice way to approach. I would like to know your thoughts about advertising industry based on your vast working experience, waiting for it. I think this is still a little general, though you are looking up to that person. At the same time, a little bit more personalization would be great. Like you can copy paste this message to almost everybody who is in the advertising industry. So why not just go all out and add in about the recent post, the description, headline, something where it could resemble that this message is only for them and not for anybody else. Let's have a coffee and chat soon to get to know you. Networking is really in real life is better than here, right? Inviting for coffee in the first message, you want to be careful. Now, if you already know the person, then it's a different thing. But if it's the first time, then wait for the right moment because you don't know the person doesn't know you. What's the kind of the starting point, the mutual bond that you've established? Exchange 2 or 3 messages, and then you have always got an opportunity to invite for coffee or go with for a coffee. But if at this point of time person just feels a little too soon and intruding, they might not just accept your request, and that's a closed door for you. So be careful there. You have impressive profile in the food industry. Let's have coffee and chat. Yeah, my feedback is similar. Yeah, it's the same. So yes, Ash, that's my quick feedback, but I have to congratulate you on completing your challenge. So you are one of the few people who made sure that you do not drop your success in the second phase and make sure that you are actually growing and giving yourself the best growth possible. Welcoming Tripti here. Today, I happen to read no books, but some profiles on LinkedIn and get an insight before making a connection as a part of the challenge of the day two workshop. That's wonderful, Tripti. I think that's one of the best things that you could do to yourself because that's direct benefit to your growth. Undoubtedly, it's a killing challenge to write within the word limit and select whom to connect with too. After a lot of keyboard use and click today, I managed to send 5 of them. An entrepreneur, an interesting person, a fashionista, my replica sort of a bio, and a renowned, passionate person. That's lovely. Today was a kill it on LinkedIn day. Thank you, Chief Chief Kushanand. Wow, that's lovely. So let's hear it. The multiple hats that you wear at work is quite inspiring and diverse. After the last call with you, have been looking forward to enhance our acquaintance to another level by work connecting to your versatility and do a pencil booking for any kind of work in the future. It's lovely, though I would not suggest you had a call with the person, so it's fine. You can write about the pencil booking side, but if it was ever a situation where it's the first message, then don't talk about pencil booking. Talk about that person. Let the person feel a little needed, wanted, concerned, taken care of, looked up to, inspired, and admired, and then go for the next thing. Let's go further. It's simply your mission of empowering 1,000 founders that got my eye and mind. Both being a founder of the startup, would love to connect and be a part of the empowering and on an uplifting mission. Wow, Tripti, I love it. This is really, really awesome message. The orange, black, and white profile picture got my eye before even I read you are a design professional. Your skills are reflected on your Instagram handle so well. Would love to connect with you as I think we would do some creative stuff as a team. That's also not bad. That's nice. That's really, really good. My search for someone who has diverse experience in all fields of passion stopped at you. With an urge of learning and exploring my baby steps in the fashion world, I would love to connect. Now, this is again a very general message. Anybody who is a diva in fashion or who's a fashionista, or let's just say has established a very good recognition in the market, you can send this copy paste message to the person. Why not put a little bit of personalization of a recent event she attended, a recent release that she did, or a recent activity that she posted about, or her profile, anything, the way you personalize the other message, a little bit of personalization apart from how much you look up to that person is also needed. I came across your profile with the keyword fashion magazine and instantly felt that the word was quite interesting. Your work was quite interesting. Would love to connect with you and continue with the further work in collab. This is the most general one, Tripti. I think we can make it much better like the previous two ones, and those were fabulous. Stick with that style because that will give you better conversion. The multiple hat that you wear at work is quite inspiring and diverse. Oh, yes. So that was my take, Tripti. But congratulations on getting it done and finally connecting with those people. I'm excited to know, Ash and Tripti, for both of you, that are you guys, what's kind of response rate? So do not miss out. Come back again and tell us whether how many people have already accepted your request. Now, let's go to Timothy. Here's the assignment for day 2. Manage to send us 7 messages. Hopefully, they will reply. Yes, they will, Timothy. If your messages are good, they will. How are you doing? Notice that you are the founder of the entrepreneur community group impacting entrepreneurs, especially during this pandemic time. Love what you're doing and would definitely like to know more about the community and see if we had any opportunity for us. Not bad. It's nice. Attended your online course previously and has found your teachings to be insightful, impactful, and most important, continue to inspire future generations of entrepreneurs. Not bad. This is also nice. Masterclass, drop a message to tell how much your story has inspired me to the great. That's also good. You have put in, Timothy, a very good personal connection about their classes or programs or masterclass, and that automatically stands out. That automatically helps you to connect with them because you have worked or indeed formed a formal relationship before even connecting on LinkedIn, which is good. Came across your profile and thought of connecting with you. Why? Put a why. I hope you have done maybe later. Attended the Unstoppable Business event last year, and I remember that we talked. Your talk was really impactful. In fact, it was during Unstoppable that I was inspired to do whatever it takes to succeed in my business. Oh, not bad. That's nice. Wanted to thank you for the inspiring me to create a lead magnet, and I'm proud to say that I finally managed to create my first lead magnet in order to get more visibility and authority. That's lovely, Timothy. That's good. Came across your LinkedIn profile, thought of connecting. Not sure if you remember me, but we actually met here a year ago about talking education. So that's good, Timothy. You actually went back, connected with the people you already knew, have met, but never got to reconnect with them. And choosing LinkedIn as a platform to reconnect is the best way of getting that relationship warmed up and taking it to the next level. This is really, indeed, guys, something I would say you can go all out and do this. Think about the people you met previously, but never got to take the relationship to the next level, and search them and go all out and message them. The best part about the fact of these messages are that they're not copy pasted. They are indeed with the name of the event. It doesn't say that I met you last year at an event. No, it says at which event. And that's the most important thing, which is core for any message, because you can meet thousands of people at thousands of events, but where did you exactly meet helps you stand out and make the person also recall probably where exactly did you guys meet. So that's important. Now let's see what Eva has done and managed to send out 5 connection requests today to the target audience and extracted from the LinkedIn advanced search. Superb. Give me your valuable comments and how to do it better. Looking forward to another learning, and I'm looking forward to really read your message. Notice that you're working with one of the largest piling and substructure company in Malaysia. I was once working with Pili Khan, but times have changed and we have some mutual connections. Look forward to get connected with. Not bad. It is a nice message. A little about yourself, more about that person, appreciating. Look forward to get connected, and we have some mutual connections. You can avoid that line as well. It's not the most important line. The most important line is to establish, if you are talking about mutual connection, take a person's name, then it might add a lot more value. But just with this line doesn't add too much of value, but takes your character space. So why not add in more about his profile, his company, what he's doing, and all of those things instead of mutual connections. Notice if we have mutual connections, like to know what attracts you to LinkedIn. I'm in this platform for not long ago and look forward to connecting with you on LinkedIn. It's this message is little too common, and also indeed something that I believe if you have highlighted with the black color or hidden with the black color is the common point. So I'll give it to there, the common point that you've established with the person through that particular group or mutual connection. However, I would say it's too much about LinkedIn and not about the person or yourself. I would highly recommend to stick it to the person, not too much about LinkedIn. Maybe one line is enough. That it's been I'm pretty new to the platform. Let's connect and explore where we can take this relationship. But it should be more about that person, which was minimalistic. Notice that you are involved in the ONG industry, and to manage projects which are usually huge needs to great courage and knowledge. I was lucky to be involved in the construction of this, and this is nice because there is a direct connection. There's a name of the gas plant, there is name of ONG industry, all of this. This is good message. Notice that we have a mutual connection who is a friend of mine. I'm interested to know what do you do in iGrow and learn from you. Look forward. It's nice. How I'm interested to know what you do in. So I'm interested to know what you do. Is it a business opportunity that you have in mind and that's what their next message is going to be? Then it's absolutely fine. But if it's more about the fun side of it, then I would say I would love to know, or it would be nice to hear what iGlow does and then taking it forward. But in and all, it's a good message. Notice, okay, that's nice. I see who is a friend of mine. This is what exactly I was referring to in the first message. I was a contract manager in the construction industry. Look forward to connecting with people in the same. This is good. But still try to introduce yourself a little less and go more towards that person, about that person. Notice that you're working with one of the largest. Okay, yeah, this is done already. So yes, Eva, this was my top takes on how exactly can you go. So the message is all about getting his interest, and that is only possible when you talk about that person. Don't you feel like when someone appreciates you, you just have all your ears open, eyes open, all your 5 senses just immediately is in that conversation? It's a default psychology of the human being. So if you want to get all the 5 senses of that person to listen to you and address to you, this is where it happens. If you get the first 5 senses all together in this message, It will just take a fraction of a second for the person to click on your link and read about your profile on your profile directly. So you don't need to introduce yourself too much. Make it easy on your profile for them to understand what you do. So yeah. So Tripti, I know this was our yesterday's challenge, and indeed this is okay. I'll hold up on the profile side first. I'm going to go to Lena. So day 2 challenge: 5 connections sent out. Oh my God, not easy. I have reached maximum in searches in what LinkedIn said. Anyways, here's the homework: send to art curators, photo 5 editors, and PS. I have also re-updated my cover. Do connect with me on LinkedIn. That's lovely. So let's see, Lena, what I came across your profile earlier, and it's exciting to learn about your journey from a lawyer to pursuing your dreams in arts, and today you are an artist and curator. So fascinating. That's nice. It's a sweet message. I was trying to learn more about the art curators in Malaysia. I'm so glad I found you in Malaysia. I noticed most of the other curators are not very active here. I'm just starting my journey as an artist, and I really forgot to connect. I think that's a mutual interest segment that you're getting into it with, which is fine because indeed LinkedIn doesn't have many artists, but I do know a few artists if you would like to connect with. Maybe I'll see, I'll pass you the contacts. I just read your publications and I really like how you wrote the essay, construction between, and also when relating with the art history. This is good because you're really connecting with something she did or something she posted, and that's immediate. So this is nice. Congratulations on the launch. Wow. Thank you so much for writing that dash and sort of an article. So this is a direct relation. Of course, I can't context to the entire message, but yes, that's good. I really like what you're doing at this bringing new SMEs and startups is a great start. Just subscribe to the newsletter. So this is more personalized. Just add the name of the newsletter. I think that will be very good because that will again get her eyeball because it's her brand or his brand that they are reading in the message and they immediately feel like yes, oh yes, oh yes. So indeed, just put the name, which will be very, very good. And that's your cover, which looks so nice. I really like the cover because you're painting. That's one thing. Try to bring in your body a little bit more in the picture. Maybe that will be more nice. I can see painting, sketching, media mix, and digital art, which is wonderful. I create artworks that speaks about real life fantasy and imaginations. I love the cover, Lena. Come on this journey with me, which is lenalee.com. That's nice. I love it. Really a very neat and clean. Just try to highlight your photograph a little bit more. Means take the full space. Maybe you don't need to cut it down. Take the entire right side area with your photograph. And this curve can stay. The right side curve can go off and the photograph can be a full square on the right side. So you can do something like that. But indeed, it's a wonderful cover photo to say. So much better. So that was almost all, guys, from my side. And indeed, I'm going to go all out and check out. Okay, so Tripti, here it is, your before profile. If I have to try and understand fashion design, styling, communication, top 5 generation designers, Indian runaway big founder. Okay, so I love the word fashion, which is very clear. I can see it on your cover photo. So see, you have something to do with that. Definitely your profile picture can improve a lot because it looks a bit scary to me. I mean, I'm just being super candid. You can have a wonderful profile picture. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. I know it in person. So that's where my real interest comes in. Why not have that charisma in that profile picture? It'll really help you to connect with more people on the platform. And design and fashion, production and styling your wardrobe for casual or any occasion. So casual and any occasion is not powerful. Probably think about it for your casual or professional life because you're on the professional platform. Let's just say if that's something you can put forward, then more chances are that you can be taken as a brand or a lifestyle consultant or something. Founder at White Black, building sustainable luxury fashion, top 5 new gen designer at India Runway Week. That's great. That's a credibility. Keep it up. Building sustainable luxury fashion. Sustainable luxury fashion, bags, clothes, accessories. Exactly, if you put a category to that, if you are in a category, then it will be lovely. Design and fashion, production and styling your wardrobe. So this all keywords. Maybe if you can go on fashion designer as a keyword, because if people are looking, that's the most common keyword that they will look. As much as it doesn't seem like in the fashion, it is more important to be able to be searchable. So fashion designer as a keyword is something which I believe can add more value to your profile in terms of inbound receiving people and coming and asking them to come to your profile. So that's great. I can see you have updated your featured section, which is lovely. This is one of the most important credibility that you've included, which is India Runway Week, and then coming up the rest of the things. This is your company, so that's nice, including the company and having that call to action. So that's great. In the cover photo, of course, you have put in fashion. That's taking my eyeballs. But what about the call to action? Let's just say, for example, who do you want to get connected with, and how should they get connected apart from clicking on the connect button? So make it easy for them. Put your email ID, maybe your website, or anything on the cover photo, so that you can also leverage on the space apart from just the eyeball of the fashion. If you just reduce the font size little smaller, it's still the fashion be the word which is highlighted the most. So yep, that's my quick take on your profile. Finally, with the flow of the fear, what change looks like. The first is always special. So this is first is much overwhelming. The first time I have used LinkedIn and tried incorporating, oh wow, Tripti, then I would say you were fabulous. These are some amazing changes that you have incorporated in your profile. You can see there's a huge difference in your profile, and this is so evidently visible in the first look. Super. Change profile, banner, headline, and about. And just, although quite late for meeting up with the challenge, but I'm here to the journey and transformation. I'm glad that I am living it in abundance. That's beautiful. I'm looking forward to see how the life changes for you, and indeed come across new things and new ways, your journey. So indeed, so this is, oh yeah, Shahina, that's lovely. Let me just take, I help businesses to grow and succeed by training and leading and coaching. That's nice. I can see the call to action and the WhatsApp number. Superb, Shahina. That's a very clean cover. Just a very quick feedback. This photograph can be on this place here, and this text can be shifting a little bit. So automatically two of your pictures won't be side by side, and you will get the eyeballs of that picture being on the right side. Now that's my takeaway. The call is yours. So with this, of course, here's how I am indeed covering up for feedbacks on all your amazing things that you have shared today, guys. Hey everyone, I'm just reading through your comments. So indeed, kudos for going a mile. Yes, indeed. I like to ask you, how can we make network? Example, I'm looking for an HR director or a manager is more better than looking for owner. Okay, I don't understand. I like to ask you, how can we make network? Example, I'm looking for get HR director or manager is more better than looking for owners. I'm sorry, I'm not able to understand the question here. Indeed. Okay, all right. Booking my photographer. Yes. Next time we meet, I am going to share the photographer as well. Yes, I was taken aback. Okay, let me read the comments because this is a bit challenging. Okay, let's try. Are you comparing between HR managers and HR directors? Then I would say HR managers if you're looking for a job, because at the end of the day, they can take you up the ladder. And indeed, they're the people who are doing the shortlisting and they're doing the scouting and all of those works. So indeed, this is something that can actually help you to go all out. And HR managers are more easy to approach. Definitely, they're more responding. I'm unable to read a few comments out here. One second. So I hope if that's what you meant, then my take would be HR managers more than HR directors, because they're an easier way to go with, which will be a better on how to look for it. The keyword, which will be HR director, business to business. If you are looking out for HR director, then of course the keyword is HR director. But let's say if you're looking out for hiring, then HR managers are easier to go with because they're more easy approachable. And indeed, if you write the right messages. So Shaina, what's important is how do you approach the HR guys? Because LinkedIn is flooded with people who floods the HR people for job. You know, that's the popularity of the platform and the biggest key USP. So indeed, make sure that you have a message which makes them easily accept your request and help you stand out among other people who are writing for jobs. So don't directly write for jobs, write for other values and then go further with it. So that was all for today's session, everyone here. If there are any questions, I'm here for another minute to just see in the comment section. Till then, of course, I'm going to see you again, but do make sure that you do your challenges because I have not seen everybody doing the challenges. So that's not a good thing because at the end of the day, this was a commitment that you made to yourself. And it's not fair that you don't keep up to your own commitment. Indeed, your actions will make a difference. And the ones who took action today, I have to give you a big round of applause because you guys have gone forward, made a change in your life. And I'm sure the way you feel about yourself on the inside, nobody does because you conquered the world. And trust me, one connection can indeed change your world, people around you, your family, your contacts, and your professional journey as well. Just one right connection. That's all you need. So, what about the questions on Slido? Very good, very good, very good. Yes, let me go to the Slido and quickly read through the questions that's coming in there as well. A one, a two, a three, and here we are. Okay, super. So Tripti says most of the profiles in my kind of searching fields are not active on LinkedIn. So how to decide whether to connect or not? So now, Tripti, the whole point is drop a connection request. There is no limitations, as in don't go beyond 50 a day, but indeed you can connect with many people, right? So go and connect, see whether they are active or not. Sometimes because there are ghost users on LinkedIn who are there, they come on the platform, they connect with people, but they don't really post or they don't really engage with other people's content. So there are people, but they are just one directional. So try it out first. And then, of course, Sales Navigator as a feature of LinkedIn, which is a premium one, allows you to find who's active and who's not active. But that's a premium feature, which I wouldn't recommend you to subscribe immediately until you get grab of the platform and you start adapting it. But indeed, I have to say you're right. There may not be many fashion people on the platform, but think about who are those people who work for those fashion companies or in the fashion related industry. So let's say you don't have the fashion designer, but who's the next person who would be helping? Get in touch with those. Get in touch with the people who are otherwise connected with those fashion organizations. Probably they will connect you to the right person as well. So it's like building a ladder to the right spot. The next question. So the next question comes from Uyong, and he says, as I was formerly working in the construction industry, would connecting with the people of my former industry make it easier, provided they are active on LinkedIn? So are you still relatedly working in the construction industry? If that's a yes, definitely go all out and connect because I notice you're already connecting with them. And that's super awesome. Indeed, if you were working in the construction industry, you don't know when you have to just go back and build a relation with them. So there's no harm. There's no harm with connecting with those people anymore, even if you're not in that industry. However, I have to say one thing. Stick with your relevant people first because you are just gearing up the momentum. And the more the relevant people you connect with, more will be the chances for you to be able to go all out and indeed make a difference to your profile in terms of generating leads, eyeballs, and getting projects and getting attention, collaboration, partnership. So that is works like a motivation also because when you get something from the platform, you will be more dedicated to the platform as well, right? It's a give and take. But don't expect everything to happen like overnight. But indeed, if you focus your energies to get immediate results more, it will be helping you to indeed stick consistently to the platform. But there's no harm connecting with people if they can make a difference to your life at any point of time. Tripti says, can't perfect to deciding if my profile picture is apt. Oh, Tripti, that's beautiful. So you already were in doubts. I'm into fashion and it's all creative and quirky. It is creative and quirky, and I completely agree to that. But what happens is when you are in the search, right, you really want to be creative. So think about a fine balance between being creative, but at the same time not being a person who may not be getting clicks in the search. So you have to make sure that you do not maybe make people feel like, okay, if they are getting 5 options from 5 people, they choose someone else instead of you. That shouldn't happen. But at the same time, you have to see how you can get the eyeball on your profile, how you can get them to see you, and that should be your goal. So indeed, there's a next question that comes from Uyong again. Most of the postings I saw are usually from thought leaders or trainers of some sort. Is this the work of the algorithm that I comment on? Yes, absolutely, it is. The people you comment on is the people you see in your feeds the most. The people you engage with is the kind of people you see in your feeds more. The people you are responding to as well are the ones who you see in your feeds, and in the messages also, the kind of people you connect with are the ones you see in your feed. So that's algorithm. Be very tactful. If you connect with more thought leaders, you will see more thought leaders. If you will connect with influencers, you will see influencers. If you will see trainers, you'll connect with trainers. So that's how it is. Lena says, if in the event it's not suitable, connect first, but we can follow. How do you ensure we still get noticed? So now the point is, you get noticed by commenting on their profile, by visiting their profile, by indeed going and making sure that you like their post. You comment on their comments, which they do on other people's posts. So do such activities which gets you noticed by them, even if you are not directly connected to them, but just following them by indeed doing activities across their profile. Of course, that's more connected with lead gen as well. So I am not going in the details of it, but yes, this is how you can get noticed. Many people don't seem active and don't have much info on their profile, but they are from the related industry to my niche. Should I connect? Yes, go and click on connect. See, as I mentioned earlier just now, there are many people who are ghost audience. They created their profile on LinkedIn and never updated it, but they always come on the platform. They watch what's happening in the industry. They read the industry news, but they never like, comment, share, or itself post. Doesn't mean that they are not on the platform. It just means that they are not indeed going all out and curating content and showing to people that they exist on the platform, right? So just make sure that you do connect with those people. Until and unless you look, that profile looks like a super dead profile, then it's a different story. Then you don't want to waste your energies. But indeed, if you feel that profile may have a possibility, go all out and connect. There of course, there is a daily limit, which is very different for different people. If you're new to LinkedIn, start from 10, 20, 30, 40. Go to that per day connection invite, and do not go more than that, because if you go more than that, you can actually get blocked by LinkedIn. So be super careful. There's a limit to the number of connections you can send on LinkedIn, which is not mentioned by LinkedIn anywhere. But indeed, the way to win it is start gradually and go progressive on that. So indeed, how do we change our profile photo background color again? That's day 4. Hold up to day 4. I'm going to share some secrets there. How do you change it? I'm going to share amazing hacks and amazing tools to make your life super easy. So thank you for the advice coming on the day 4 Sunday. Yes, I should not comment if they are not my target audience. Please, if you want to build a bond with a person, now take a call, like take a conscious call. Now, if the person can value add to you in some or the other format, there is no harm to be building a network of people in some way, right? So it doesn't mean that it's an absolute no. Please go out, build network. Networking helps people grow, and you don't know which network can help you at what point of time. But if it is absolutely something that you are calculating 5 posts, 5 comments per day, then do make sure that those 5 comments are indeed going towards a direction which is bringing strategical value to you. But if you're spending time on the platform and you're networking with people and you do not mind investing on network a few more extra than your targeted ones, please go out, please do, because you don't know that construction guy can introduce you to 5 more people who may be your target audience. So it's all about just being indeed all out ready to be networking and connecting with people who you have some kind of synergy and frequency match as well. Okay, indeed. So That's all for today, guys, and I'm super excited for your day 3. So for everyone who did your challenge, a super 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 thumbs up to all of you. I'm so happy that you're in it with me and we are growing together every single moment. I'm giving my 100% to just make sure that you pick up every single thing you need to learn for killing it on LinkedIn. With this, answering all the Slido questions and reviewing all the profile submissions, I'm going to say a farewell, good night, goodbye to all of you who have joined me today on this live sessions. Encourage your fellow ones on the group to come in and participate in the day 3 challenge, because that's the most fascinating challenge to go through. And trust me, if it's not easy, I have gone through, it wasn't easy. So we are in the same feeling we were. I was there. If you are, do not worry. It's absolutely okay to feel uncomfortable, because that's my job, to make you uncomfortable so that you can discover the undiscovered. So with this, saying a goodbye, take care of yourself. Good night, rise and shine.